Now, our next topic is a fertilization and implantation. In the previous discussion, we did read that when there is a no fertilization, only then the menstrual cycle starts. So during the fertilization, what happens? Semen is released into the vagina. This process is called the insemination. What is insemination? When the sperm is released into the vagina, that process is called the insemination. The motile sperm. What is the meaning of motile here? That is, it able to move. The motile sperm reaches through the cervix, enters into the uterus and reaches the ampullary region. तो fertilization कहाँ पे होती है? Ampullary region में. First, the sperm moves through the cervix, enters into the uterus and it reaches to the ampullary region of the fallopian tubes. The ovum released also taken by the fallopian tubes to the ampullary region. Ovum is also reached to the ampullary region where the fertilization takes place. That is very important line. The where in the fallopian tubes the fertilization takes place, that is in the ampullary region. Sperm is released and through the cervix it reaches to the ampullary region. In the same time, ovum is released and reaches to the ampullary region and where the fertilization takes place. First we look at this position. Ovum is released from the ovary and reaches the ampullary region, and same uterus is through the uterus sperm pass out and reaches the ampullary region where the fertilization takes place. Now you know very well about the fertilization definition. The process of fusion of sperm with an ovum is called the fertilization. Now, what happened in the fertilization? When the sperms comes in contact with the zona pellucida, its outermost layer of the ovum is called the zona pellucida, and zona pellucida ke outside is also one layer, that is the corona radiata. When the sperms comes in contact with the zona pellucida layer of the ovum and induces the changes in the membrane and blocks the entry of additional sperms. When the sperms reaches here, it contacts with the zona pellucida. So there are certain changes in the membrane that it stops the entry of the other sperms. Only one sperm can attach here to the ovum. So the secretion of the acrosome helps the sperm enters into the cytoplasm of the ovum. First it attaches to the membrane, then it attaches to the membrane. No other sperms can enter into the ovum. Now through the acrosome tip, as we study in the that one diagram of the sperm, at the head there is one tip that is called the acrosome. From the acrosome, certain sperm lysine enzymes are released, which breaks the covering of the ovum, and the secretion of the acrosome helps the sperm enter into the cytoplasm of the ovum through the zona pellucida. So the acrosome की secretion होती है, that are called the sperm lysins. Lysin होता है कुछ भी dissolve करने वाले enzymes होते हैं जो, they dissolve the membrane of the ovum, that is zona pellucida, and the plasma membrane. So जैसे ही वो जो sperm में enter करता है in the cytoplasm of the ovum, then there is a induction of the second meiotic division to form the secondary oocyte. जैसे sperm उसके अंदर enter करता है ovum के cytoplasm में, there is a second meiotic division happens of the secondary oocyte, and during this division second polar body is released and the haploid ovum, जिसको हम ooted भी बोलते हैं, that is released. Now look at here. As we did the schematic diagram of the oogenesis, first primary oocyte, it divides through the first meiotic division to form the first polar body and the secondary oocyte. Till here, it is released. During the menstruation, when the egg is released, it is in this stage. Okay, but when the fertilization occurs, when the sperms comes in contact with it, only when the sperm enters into this condition, secondary oocyte, this division takes place. Okay, so in this division also, is one polar body is released and ovum is released. Okay, now what happen? Ovum fuses with the sperm. Sperm के साथ ovum fuse हो जाता है, and during this, when the sperms comes enter into the ovum cytoplasm, its middle piece and the head is enters into the cytoplasm and tail is lost. Okay, both these combine to form a zygote. Haploid sperm, haploid male gamete, that is sperm, combines with the haploid female gamete, that is ovum, to form a zygote. That is called the fertilization. Okay, now this we'll do later on. Now what happened? Now look at this. This one is ovum and these are the sperms. Haploid set, and it also contains the haploid set, 23 chromosomes. They form here, this is a united, both of them united to form a zygote. After the zygote, what happens? The mitotic division starts, because meiosis division अब नहीं होगी, because reduction division हो चुकी है. Now all the division will be equational, because to maintain the chromosome number. कौन सी डिवीजन हो रही है यहाँ पे? माइटोटिक डिवीजन स्टार्ट होगी. अब बहुत सारे सेल्स इसमें बन जाएंगे, बिकॉज ऑफ विच डिवीजन? क्लीवेज. ओके, नाउ व्हेन इट पासिस टू दिस स्टेज, this is fallopian tube where is the fertilization takes place. Now see, when it passes to the uterus, so many cleavage divisions are taking place and कितने cells बन जाते हैं? 2, 4, फिर 4 से 8, 16 daughter cells are formed. और इन cells को हम क्या बोलते हैं? Blastomers. What do we call them? These are the blastomers in between cells. The embryo with 8 to 16 ब्लास्टोमर्स इज कॉल्ड द मोरूला. अब जब इसके अंदर ये वाले सेल्स हैं, 1 सेल से लेकर डिवाइड होकर 8 से 16 सेल्स ब्लास्टोमर्स बन जाते हैं, तो इस कंडीशन को हम क्या बोलते हैं? मोरूला. व्हाट डू वी कॉल इट? मोरूला. ओके, नाउ द मोरूला कंटिन्यू टू डिवाइड. मोरूला भी अभी स्टॉप नहीं होता है, उसमें डिवीजन चलती रहती हैं. एंड कौन सी डिवीजन होगी? माइटोटिक डिवीजन. एंड ट्रांसफॉर्म्स इनटू द ब्लास्टोसिस्ट. And slowly it will change, this morula changes into the blastocyst as it moves further into the uterus. Now look at here. This is again division of cells. Now it forms the blastocyst. What is the difference between the morula and the blastocyst? There are the more number of cells in it, and also the outermost the cells are arranged. Outermost is a layer, trophoblast, and inner there is a cell mass. इट जो सेल्स हैं वो अपने आप को अरेंज कर लेते हैं, आउटर साइड लेयर एंड इनर देयर इज अ वन सेल मास, दैट इज कॉल्ड द इनर सेल मास. नाउ द मोरूला कंटिन्यूज टू डिवाइड एंड ट्रांसफॉर्म इनटू ब्लास्टोसिस्ट एंड एज इट मूव्स इनटू द यूट्रस. अब जो है, द ब्लास्टोमर्स इन द ब्लास्टोसिस्ट आर अरेंज्ड इनटू आउटर लेयर कॉल्ड द ट्रोफोब्लास्ट, दैट इज ये वाली जो बाहर वाली लेयर है, ट्रोफोब्लास्ट, and an inner cell mass. इनर जो होता है, जो सेल की ग्रोथ है, दैट इज कॉल्ड द इनर सेल मास. जो ट्रोफोब्लास्ट होता है लेयर, देन गेट्स अटैच्ड टू द एंडोमेट्रियम एंड द इनर सेल मास गेट्स डिफरेंशिएटेड इनटू द एम्ब्रयो. नाउ स्लोली वी लुक एट दिस डायग्राम. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Outside these are the diagram, and inside A, look at here, A, B, this one, when there is a fertilization, C is this one, D is this one, E is this one, morula stage, उसके बाद F this one, and उसके बाद G, ये वाली स्टेज आ गई. और G जैसे ही ब्लास्टोसिस्ट बनता है, ये यहाँ पे जो इंटरनल लेयर है यूट्रस की, हम उसको क्या बोलते हैं? इंटरनल लेयर इज कॉल्ड द एंडोमेट्रियम. ओके, तो here the blastocyst attached itself. This is a very important diagram. It also, this year also come this question, describe the process of fertilization till the implantation. Okay, so you have to draw these diagrams also, and you have to explain this also. So the trophoblast attached to the endometrium, और जो inner cell mass है वो किसमें change हो जाता है, embryo में. Okay, after the attachment the uterine cells divide rapidly and covers the blastocyst. जो यूट्रस के जो सेल्स हैं, यूट्रस के जो एंडोमेट्रियम के सेल्स है वो डिवाइड होकर इसको ब्लास्टोसिस्ट को कवर कर लेते हैं. ओके, द ब्लास्टोसिस्ट बिकम एम्बेडेड इन द एंडोमेट्रियम ऑफ द यूट्रस. ब्लास्टोसिस्ट ये वाला जो है, जो एंडोमेट्रियम लेयर के बीच में एम्बेड हो जाता है, बीच में फिक्स हो जाता है. एंड दिस इज कॉल्ड द इम्प्लांटेशन एंड लीड्स टू प्रेगनेंसी. When this happens, when the blastocyst attach itself to the uterus wall, this process is called the implantation. And when the implantation happens, then it leads to the pregnancy. Thank you.